This is going to be the first time that we've tried a map like this, having all of maybe the Middle East and parts of Asia at war with each other in this game. So we'll kind of see how things happen. Now, I think I did a fairly good job of making sure that no nations got overly large, which we've had that problem before in Europe, kind of with Russia and, well, just all of Eastern Europe being able to take over so much territory. The one thing I did, though, I did split India into two. So if you're rooting for New Delhi, you're part of Northern India, that's going to be your team. If you're part of Southern India, Bengaluru's where you should go. But first nation of the game being destroyed, Oman. So the UAE took them out, but Syria was also quickly destroyed by Lebanon, which this region was pretty tight. A lot of capitals really close, and just a lot of little space in that part of the Middle East to begin with. So not a huge surprise there. Djibouti, though, also being destroyed. So third nation in the game, being taken out by Somalia. Now, it looks like New Delhi is going to be in a lot of trouble here. Pakistan and Bengaluru took a lot of their territory, so you might not see them for too much longer in this game. But it looks like it wasn't them that were destroyed next, it was Saudi Arabia, which honestly, I thought they'd stay in the game a little longer, but I guess being surrounded by so many nations ultimately ended up with their downfall. Sudan also being destroyed by Ethiopia. So that was huge for Egypt and Ethiopia to eat up just a tiny bit more territory. And let's take a look. It's still early in the game, but let's take a look at size. And Egypt definitely got the advantage with Ethiopia taking them out. But Yemen, Ethiopia, Pakistan, all relatively close. So nobody has really just run away yet with a size advantage. But a couple more nations being destroyed. Bengaluru, India. Surprisingly, New Delhi wasn't the first to be destroyed. Ooh, but Yemen being destroyed by Ethiopia. That now makes, is that 3 kills for them? Okay, they've killed Sudan, Eritrea, and Yemen. Oh, as well, I just missed Iraq being destroyed by Kuwait. But Kuwait in turn may be destroyed by Jordan. If Jordan can get just a tiny, what's the armies looking like? Ooh, Jordan's got a lot of units. A lot of units pushing in towards Kuwait. But we did see Kuwait did get destroyed by Jordan, so they were able to push in. And that puts Jordan in second place, so pretty good spot to be. And we just saw Pakistan destroyed by Turkmenistan. So, yeah, a lot of. Oh, but they in turn were destroyed as well as Lebanon. So, Israel getting just a tiny larger, but they're still looking really, really small. But they might be able to if they can take out Egypt, which they did. Okay, they took out Egypt. So that was good for Israel to grow, but Ethiopia is going to get most of that, and that'll be really advantageous for them. That's pushing them up further and further into first place as they surpass, probably, are they going to get 5,000? Not quite 5,000, but 4,800 in relative size. Okay, and a couple more battles going on. Think the next nation to probably fall will be Qatar. They are not looking too great. Yeah, they're going to be the smallest at only 79 territories. Or it could be Afghanistan. Iran is pushing. Okay, yeah, it was Afghanistan. So Iran now, this game is actually pretty evenly matched. I thought Iran would be higher, but it's because these top 4 nations are all within just a couple hundred territories in size of each other. Okay, Nepal though also being destroyed by Bangladesh. You know, Bangladesh probably has the best position of this whole game. Their capital is so far away and just tucked away in a corner that they can pretty easily defend themselves at any given moment. It looks like Ethiopia, okay, they did get the kill, so they killed Somalia. So now we're just left with 6 nations in this game. Honestly, looking at what's left of this map, I am not sure who will come out on top. Just because I was talking about Bangladesh having the advantage being in the corner, but so is Ethiopia and to a degree as well Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's tucked away down here, Bangladesh tucked away up here. Even, I mean, to a degree, Iran's not in as good of a spot, or Jordan for that matter, but they're not too close, the capital. They've got a bit of territory with their armies just surrounding their borders that they could hold off, I think, fairly well. Although everybody in the world, it just seems, declared war on Jordan. So Jordan probably will not last much longer. They'll even probably outlast Qatar. And Ethiopia looks to get the kill and probably three, two. Oh, they stopped. Did they peace? I think. Oh, they pieced out. Okay. Okay, yeah, they pieced. Jordan's still in the game, but not looking good at all. And speaking of not looking good, Iran has Iran's gonna die here in just a second as Bangladesh just pushes in with those hordes of armies. And they just got the kill. And Jordan, oh, they barely outlasted Jordan. So now we're left with only four nations. We've got Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Ethiopia, and Qatar left in this game. However, it looks to be the end of the line for Qatar. And it is. Okay, Ethiopia did take them out. See, this is where I'm saying I don't know how this game's going to go because Bangladesh and Ethiopia, relatively speaking, are close in size. I mean, they're our last two superpowers, and I think they're just going to have to go at it for a little bit, which we might need if no action really takes place in the next little bit. We'll probably do a quick time lapse of what goes on just until one of these three nations gets a little more threatened. Okay, jumping back into this. Oh, that's sad. Although Bangladesh did at one point in time get up to 9405, they are now the third worst civ in this game. So Sri Lanka even has taken advantage of it, declared war against them with Ethiopia, and I think it'll be Bangladesh that takes the L and a third place victory. Okay, there we go. So then there were two. We've got Ethiopia and Sri Lanka. Just what I predicted at the beginning of this game to happen. Actually, I didn't predict that at all. But if you predicted that, let me know. As we see Sri Lanka coming to their final moments of life, that's a win for Ethiopia. So congrats to Ethiopia. Took them just about 800 years. So 805 years to secure the entire world. But let's take a look really quick because I think they got quite a few kills. Okay, they got 8 kills in this game. They got Sudan, Eritrea, Yemen, Somalia, Jordan, Qatar, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. So huge congrats to them. And if you liked this, let me know what type of video I should do in the future. I do want to keep going further into East Asia. So I think I might do that, maybe do a Japan AI battle. But let me know what you guys all think, and I'll see you in the next one.